Hi there, from PIRAS Motorsport. Today we're bringing to you the all-new 2026 brake cooling kit for the GR Corolla, and I'm very happy to do so. Well, to start with, if you are driving your GR Corolla the way it's meant to be, you will have already seen that you're approaching or reaching the limit of the stock brake cooling system. Therefore, you may have experienced some cracks on the discs, or you may have just simply experienced some too much material transfer from the pad to the disc, or even more pads crumbling, especially on the stock pads once they see a certain temperature threshold. So this is not just for truck junkies. This is also for people that just drive their cars on the streets or in B roads where they push the limits a bit more. And I hate to break it to you, but also it's down to driving style, because the better driver you become, the less you will need brake cooling, all things equal, of course, because you will stay stronger but for much less time on the brakes. Anyways, both for an inexperienced driver and a high-level driver, once you do push the car very strongly, a brake cooling solution is just needed, and we've got it here for you. Building on what we learned with the GR Yaris brake cooling kit, that, by the way, is going to receive some further upgrades very soon, always talking about the continuous improvement, of course, the GR Corolla brake kit is a totally new approach, and we rethought, given that the A-arms are completely different from the Yaris and all the packaging is different, we rethought also how we would like to attach these to the arms in order to make this a very clean and quick install that you can revert anytime in the space of a few minutes. So once again, we are building these brake cooling kit and these, I would say, them deflector ducts, because what they do is they deflect air from under the car in the stream that is passing under the A-arm, and they break this air. It creates a turbulence, and this turbulence, let's say, diminishes the pressure of the passing air, and it makes it much easier for the brake disc suction to get the air inside. And this is the same principle that is used on many high-performance cars out of stock, like the Porsche GT3 RS, for example. So what we did here is we gave a flexibility also in the install, because while these are designed to work seamlessly with the original A-arms, lower control arms, you could also use them with a different kind of arm that may be something aftermarket that is current or future. And the improvement is in the range of 30%. It makes a huge difference. So how do you install these parts? Very simply, with some heavy-duty, provided of course, zip ties that you pass through the channels here, just like so. This is the first one. Then we get the second one. Very, very quick. And once you're set in this way, you also have a little back bracket that goes on the far side of the arm, and this guarantees that there is no moving around of the zip ties. So these zip ties will always keep the correct distance in order to guarantee the right tension that you need in order to have it on the car without any movement. So this is a very simple but effective design, once again from us. And the reality is that in engineering, simple is complicated. So in order to build these channels and all the material around them. This would have not been possible through traditional manufacturing or injection molding. So once more, this is another product that we use the HP multi-jet fusion technology for, the same as in Formula One and many other industrial applications of up to aerospace. And in this way, we have no constraints of what the shape is. So apart from the beautiful finish that you may see in the product itself, it is extremely resistant and heat resistant. We had to go through something like 3 revisions before getting everything perfect, because we had to guarantee that this would work with different kinds of wheels, because very few people run the stock OEM 18-inch wheels, and many of you have aftermarket wheels. So this has been done, and you have a small flexibility in the positioning of these on the A-arm, just to guarantee that if you're running, very, very wide rims or deep dish rims, that there is no contact when there's full lock in the steering. And at the moment, we are very, very proud with what we have built, and there are no clearance issues. We have not had the chance of testing this on 17-inch wheels, so we're open to do some testing on that if somebody has 17-inch wheels, but we have not. So we're selling this for the 18-inch wheels, whatever size that is, a size that fits the GR Corolla in market and aftermarket. This kit is complementary to a line of products that we're now making both for the GR Corolla and the GR Yaris, and then we will expand our brand as we go with new products on these cars and on new platforms, possibly within the GR brand. We already have a pipeline of development, so expect to be seeing much more about this. The GR Yaris cooling kit is already become a standard in the market, and it's working very well. We are looking to, in the future, adopt the same kind of mounting system that is very complicated to engineer and create, but is very flexible in the use. But also in this case, it was a very big feat of engineering, because this kit for the Yaris also fits the Verklein arms and the Weberg engineering arms that we helped a lot with the development in. So this is also a very versatile piece of kit. And what more? These are available now, and just let me know if you have any questions and you would like to test them. For North America, we are now already in talks with a series of distributors, but you're open to order them online from us directly for the moment, and we will ship them next day. So this is all for today. It was a quickie, and have a great day. Cheers.